Hey Jarvis, so how do you like my review?
I don't want to give any spoilers. So now, why don't you let people watch it by themselves? Winking face. Now let's rewind.
Honor, Huawei, Xiaomi, and many other brands are on a race to give us feature-packed products at an affordable price. One of the segments which is getting popular and common nowadays is wearable devices. Considering a lot of fitness bands has launched in the past couple of months, it is hard to find the best one. So hey guys, this is Pran and here is my review of Honor Band 5 after using it for a week. So let's get started. Coming to the physical overview and build quality, it has rubber straps which are of a nice quality which can give you a good level of comfortness. But at the time I started using it, it felt a little bit uncomfortable, especially when wearing it while sleeping. But once you get used to it, I can assure you that you will forget you are wearing one because of its seamless design and lightweight. Not to mention, but I noticed that the free loop comes with this rectangular pattern in it, which locks the adjustment holes pretty great. It's not a big deal, but I really appreciate Honor for looking into these small details. On the back, we have an optical heart rate sensor and a charging port, which connects with the dock magnetically, and it is included in the box. Connecting it was no issue at all. And of course, I will be talking about the battery life and the charging time in a minute or two, so stay tuned for that. The Honor Band 5 comes with a 0.95-inch color AMOLED touch capacitive display with a 240 by 120 resolution having up to 282 pixels per inch. In real life, the display looks gorgeous and colors look great. The outdoor visibility was no issue at all, even when the brightness is set to the low or medium level. The touchscreen is very responsive and has smooth transitions. Scroll like this to access other functions and you can swipe from left to right to go back to the previous menu. And you can also go to the home screen directly by tapping the action button once. And all these gestures and functions are implemented very well. Speaking of functions, the rise to wake the screen works just great. All I can say is it works 9 out of 10 times perfectly. Honor Band 5 is water resistant up to 50 m3. Honor claims this as swim proof as well, which means you can go on swimming with this one. So we did our own test and so far so good. Coming to the day-to-day performance, which I really love about this band, the heart rate sensor works fairly accurate. You can also see the detailed stats of your heart rate in the Huawei's health app itself. And as promised, Honor has already pushed an update for the SpO2 monitoring, which basically tracks the oxygen saturation level in the bloodstream, which sure will come in handy at the time of workouts or at high altitudes. And here comes one of my favorite features about this band, that is sleep tracking, which is implemented very well with the Huawei's True Sleep technology. And the dedicated app lets you to analyze way more details of your sleep patterns and has tons of other features too. The step counter works just fine and you can also see other things like how much calories you have burnt, etc. by a single tap. The band gives you a full-fledged workout section having a tons of features. And if you are a fitness freak, you will just love it. You can also cancel any workout whenever you want by holding the action button for some time. There is a music playback control where you can control the music with the band itself. So you can play, pause and go to the previous or next songs. The good thing is you can also control the volume levels as well. Coming to the charging time, it gets charged from 10 to 80% roughly in an hour. But after 80%, the charging speed eventually gets reduces. It also has an average battery performance as I have turned on some battery intensive tasks like continuous heart rate monitoring, sleep monitoring, activity reminder, etc. for my testing purpose. I was getting about 5 to 6 days of battery life on a single charge, which is a good thing. And if you don't use these continuously monitoring tasks frequently, you can expect about 10 to 12 days of battery life on a single charge. And I am happy about it. Coming to the notifications, you can enable the notifications for the apps of your choice, and in my case I enabled it for Twitter and messages, and it works fine. You can also view all the notifications you have missed earlier by going into messages section, but only issue I had with this message section is that the notifications gets cloned. you may see cloned message of the same notifications, and because it's a software issue, I hope it will get fixed in the future. Under the settings, you can set the timer, start a stopwatch, and you can also select different watch faces. But for now, it only has 8 faces, but we can expect more watch faces in the future updates. You can also control the brightness to your need. As I said earlier, it gets sufficiently bright under the direct sunlight, so it's not an issue at all. By turning on this option, it will automatically reduce the brightness during the night time and it gets job done. And I don't want to waste your time by going in details about some standard functions like sleep time, find device, reset, restart and power off. All those features are present in this band. The Honor Band 5 is an overall budget jump. It has its own pros and cons which I mentioned earlier, but depending on what you need like great performance, gorgeous display and a good battery life and an average build quality, you can consider Honor Band 5 as your go-to choice. And finally, thank you XDA developers and Honor for giving me an opportunity to review this gorgeous beast. Jarvis, would you like to end the video for me?
Alright, thank you for watching and hopefully we both see you in next video. Peace. Wait, don't forget to subscribe. And like if you enjoyed. And share. Yeah, alright, bye.